Happy Tuesday, friends. Okay, I wanted to pop on and talk about a couple of things because I'm talking a lot about nutrition. If you're following my stories, I'm trying to share photos of how I'm making my food, how I'm like putting my food together and tracking it and all that jazz. But I want to give you some transparency. So yesterday I started strong. Good morning, Haley. I started strong. And then I don't know what happened. Like I just started eating all the carbs and I tracked them. So number one, it's okay to go over. It's more important, I think, to be honest about what you're actually doing instead of being like, oh my gosh, I totally missed the mark and I'm just not going to count today. No, like still track and see where you're at and maybe take some time to put together, to connect the dots, like what triggered me, what happened. Did I not have enough vegetables on hand? Was I emotionally eating? Like, what's the deal? Okay. So anyways, I ate all the things yesterday. I mean, there was ice cream, there was pie, there was all kinds of wheat things. It's making me salivate right now. I ate all the things and I'm paying the price today because my body hurts. My body hurts. Like I feel like garbage, and not even talking about bloat, like it just like my physical inflammation and stuff like that. So I talked about this earlier in my stories and I wanted to make sure you heard me. So listen to these words that come out of my mouth. So yesterday I didn't complete all my water and I ate like I didn't love myself. I ate like I loved all the food. Okay. So what do I need to do today to make up for that? I need to do nothing. I need to do nothing today to compensate for yesterday, right? Because yesterday doesn't define today unless I continue to allow that spiral to unfold and unless I continue to mean girl myself around what I ate. So a long time ago, old Sarah would be like, well, you ate all the things, you had all the sugar, you had all the wheat. So today you need to up your water and you need to do extra cardio and you need to do this and you need to have more vegetables and you need to eliminate carbs. That will not serve you, okay? So if you are in that playbook, I'm telling you, inviting you, asking you to close it, okay? Fresh freaking start every single day, no matter where we're at in the month, no matter where we're at in the year, no matter where we're at in the day or in the week, it doesn't matter. You can actually just dry erase your board, okay? And say, I recognize what happened. I can see what triggered me or how things got out of control, and then I can choose to do differently today. So the only two things that I am doing today to make up for yesterday is number one, I got all my water poured, okay? I have shared before my trick to getting enough water in is to fill a giant ball jar at the beginning of the day, and then that's what I kind of top off my water bottles and my glasses out of. So I know without a shadow of a doubt that I've gotten enough water in because I love ice. And so it can be confusing, right? You're like, how much water have I had? I don't know. If you just keep refilling glass filled with ice, it's hard to track. So that is like my easy peasy simple rule. Even if I'm traveling, I start my day with a big ball jar. I top off my water bottles and then I know that I've got enough water. Okay. So that's the number one thing I'm doing today is I'm going to make sure that I'm front loading my day with water. Okay. I am doing three things. So I'm doing the water. I'm going to move my body like normal. I don't need to do extra. I don't need to do cardio. I don't need to lift heavier because of yesterday. No, I'm just following along with my plan, right? I printed my calendar. I'm doing what it says to do. I don't need to do extra. It is okay. And the third thing that I did was I changed my workout clothes. I've talked about this before. If you feel like a dumpster fire, if you feel like a swamp snail, if you feel like a trash bag, you're going to show up like that. So put on a workout outfit that makes you feel good, that sucks things in, that you feel really like just sassy and good in. Put on some lipstick, put on your eyelashes. I don't freaking care, okay? Put on some perfume, whatever you need to do to feel good as you are right now because you're good enough as you are. The number, the size, the destination, that has nothing to do with you winning this journey. You win this journey by choosing to show up every single day and by just taking action, doing the next right thing. It never needs to be perfect. It's not a race. This is your life, okay? So if you're feeling off track, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you can check it before you wreck it because all we have to focus on is today. Move your body somehow, some way, all right? I need to put my hoops on, yeah. Move your body, drink your water, eat some food, log it, okay? I'm going to log it again. I'm going to log what I'm eating. My app was acting weird today, but whatever. Adapt and overcome, right? And then, listen to something that inspires you, that reminds you of why you're showing up, that reminds you of that you are capable of doing this. And I just dropped Tuesday's accountability post, and I want you to log what you do today. I want you to borrow my belief. If you don't believe you can do this, if you feel so overwhelmed, if you're like, I don't know where to begin, you begin by beginning. You don't have to have a master plan. You don't have to have it all laid out. You don't have to have it all figured out. You start where you are, you take the freaking action, you do the next right thing, and I want you to be driven by the promise you make to yourself, okay? It's so many of you want to get motivated. And I understand, but you can't get motivation out of a vending machine. That is not how this works. So instead of telling yourself that lie or believing that story that you just need to get motivated or you just need to get it together, you just need to make a promise to yourself and then make it a non-negotiable that you touch it every single day. You collect all your wins. We don't need to go through this journey collecting all the ways we've gotten off track or we're having to start again. Negativity will not serve you, okay? So I want you to collect your wins. I showed up today. I drank water today. I had some veggies today. I got outside today. I listened to Sarah's live today. I did my pelvic floor exercises today. Collect your freaking wins and allow the momentum to move you forward, because motivation, I don't even have motivation every day, but I made a promise to myself. I made it a habit and I made it a non-negotiable that I'm going to touch it every single day, even on a rest day, even when I'm sick or injured or something. I still show up to my journey, because you guys, this is so much about your belief and you keeping a promise to yourself. So keep the promise to yourself, do your freaking best and surrender the rest. Yay, Karen's winning. I'm so glad. Okay. What else did I want to tell you? I'm pinning all of the pelvic floor exercises as they come, and you can just continue to stack those. I set an alarm in my phone yesterday. It did not work for me. So I'm going to move the alarm to a time of day that will serve me. And when I did this before, personally, doing it in bed at night seemed to work better. So I'm in bed and I, put a little reminder next to your bed or something. I don't know. You have to make it work for you. What works for me might not work for you, but I'm telling you, if you are consistent and you take the daily action, even if it's imperfect, you are going to get some momentum in all areas of your life, right? Right. Gut Protocol launched today. I got my dates confused. I was thinking it launched yesterday, but it launched today. So I'm going to head on over and check out all the different options. I'm going to order mine. I will tell you about it. If you need my help ordering, please let me know. I want you to get the most bang for your buck. So if you're unsure of what to do, or if you have questions about it, let me know. There's so much material. I am still navigating it myself. So don't be shy. Ask questions if you need help figuring it out. If your bod is renewing, that is your best bet to cancel your bod. That's what I'm going to do today. Mine renews on the 8th, I think, of April. I'm going to cancel my bod today. If there's any amount left, Beachbody will refund that to me, like a whole, $4 or something. And then I can get a brand new challenge pack. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm encouraging you guys to do. If you have questions, let me know. If you want me to load your cart, let me know. But I hope you own today, no matter what you do. If you're doing Gut Protocol, if you're doing 80-day obsession, if you're doing 645, I don't care what you're doing as long as you're showing up, okay? And the final thought is there's no FOMO around this whole Gut Protocol thing. Like, I want to go through this with 20 of you. That is the number I have in my head. If more of you want to do it, cool. But I would like to walk this journey with 20 of you from start to finish, because I know from my own personal journey, sometimes it's easy to get off track and it's easy to quit and it's easy to fall short. So I want to do this with 20 of you. We'll do it together. We'll figure it out. I'm going to do 2 rounds back to back. I'm going to do one with the supplements that they recommend, and then I'm going to do the second without them to see how it feels for me. I shared some pretty vulnerable photos of myself in my stories if you want to go look at them. So I need this. A lot of us need this, and I'm really excited for it. So I think that's part of the journey, right? Is just trying new things and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't, and being okay with reevaluating and just realigning, right? Right. So if you need anything, let me know. I'll be in my inbox later today. But first things first, I think I'm going to go for a walk because it's going to be 50 degrees out today. So exciting. So I believe in you. If you don't have that belief in yourself, you're going to borrow mine, because if I can do this, you can do this. Absolutely 100%. Show up today, friends.